I came from the racing industry a long time ago and saw a real need for somewhere for retired racehorses to go, particularly if they were injured. A lot of people won't have them as pets or riding animals because of their injuries, so their options are really, really limited, and a lot do go to slaughter. So I decided to try to give these horses a second chance and somewhere to call home after their careers. Yeah, my name's Kerry Bryant and I'm the founder and president of Fairview Lodge Animal Shelter. I started Fairview Lodge officially in 2013, but in 2011 I actually rescued a racehorse who'd been injured on the track and didn't have a very promising outlook, so I took him in directly from the trainer. Once that word got around that I would take these horses in, then I started to get quite a few calls. I was running them on a private agistment property, but the cost became quite prohibitive, so we rented this property here, and then it just grew from there. So it started with just horses, and then we ended up with goats, cows, sheep, pigs, and it just grew. We became registered in July 2013. I've got some that I'm particularly close to. Travis here came to me at probably the darkest period of my life ever. The first horse I ever rescued was a horse called Bear. He was a jumps horse, a hurdler, and he broke down at Morfettville. And so he was what started all of this. And I lost Bear 3 years ago on the 13th of March. He passed away really suddenly from an unknown genetic condition. And then 4 days later I lost my other horse Blair to cancer, which I knew I was going to lose Blair, but and I actually was going to shut the gates. I thought I can't do it anymore. And then I was contacted and asked to take Travis. And I wasn't going to do it because I just didn't know where I was at in regards to, continuing here. But, he'll stay with me forever. He's just a pet. But, I'm pretty close to him. I think he sort of forced me out of what I was in, because he needed to be cared for. So, yeah, he's pretty special. The majority of these horses don't have any other options. They're an expensive animal to keep. A thoroughbred in a stable, you're looking at around $150 a week to care for them. And if people can't ride them or show them, then people just don't want them. And there's so many every year that come out of the industry, they do go to slaughter. Most of them are doing okay. We do have an elderly horse which we took in from Murray Bridge about 5 weeks ago. He was quite emaciated and he's taking a long time to get weight on, but that's quite normal, particularly as they get older. If they're not kept in good condition as they get older, then it's really, really hard to get the weight back on them. We have lost several horses. We've bought 2 in. We've got a call about 3 at a property at Lower Hermitage. One had sadly already passed away by the time we got there. We bought 2 back here and 1 died the following day. But we were very guarded about their outcome anyway. They were so bad. We've had another horse come in that was in renal failure, so we just kept him going for a couple of weeks while we did all the tests and tried to find some way of helping him, but unfortunately we needed to have him put down as well. So we do lose them. I think one of the most important things that we can ask for in the running of a shelter is for the public to support all shelters, whether it be a large shelter like this or even a small local cat shelter. I'm one person, I can't run this on my own. The costs are enormous. The hours required to run a shelter are enormous. And the majority of us do have to work outside of here, so just to support shelters is vitally important.